Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Famous-ish, the podcast. I'm Alice.
I'm Camden.
Wayne.
And I'm Grace.
You heard that right. We have a special guest here this week. If you guys didn't tune into our Bachelorette podcast, you don't realize we are here with my sister Grace, and she is here to help us out with this podcast. We're going to rely solely on her for new content and entertainment.
Exactly.
No pressure, Grace. So how's it going? So we are outside of Boston right now. We're on vacation. We've been here for about a week now. How's it been? Have we been good guests?
You guys have been good guests. I should ask you how has it been here instead, right? You're the guest in my home.
Well, you have been a great host. We've done so much stuff that we didn't get a chance to do back home, like going out to eat.
Yeah.
We've actually seen our niece and nephew that we haven't seen in so long. What do you think?
This vacation's so different, though, because we usually go around the city and do stuff around the city.
Camden's pointing at Dad.
He's literally on his phone.
Oh
looking
my gosh.
at a Dragon Ball mobile game.
Oh my gosh, you are literally...
Don't worry about me.
You are a toddler.
Right. That just happens to be an ad in the middle
I was going to
of the
say,
jokes
he clicked on a mobile ad and he's like, ooh.
Oh wait, we're filming? We're recording?
We're recording, babe.
I'm enjoying the city. I mean, not the city, but, the state.
It does feel like the city compared to where you can walk, like, just to restaurants, and you can walk to stores. It's so different from where we are, where it's a suburban
I like that.
sprawl.
Yeah, but it's just that it's so much more spread out,
Yeah.
in the West Coast.
And there's trees.
Oh, the one thing that always gets me here, and even just riding as a passenger, the width of the streets are, like, anxiety-inducing. And Grace just gets, people just get over and go to the side of the road while someone else has to go the other direction. It's beyond me.
They're very narrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just kind of have to be a little polite, I guess. Let someone by or move over. I don't know.
So Grace grew up in the West with me. So how long did it take you to get used to, like, the whole driving thing out here?
Well, I used to live in the city for a couple of years, and we didn't have a car. And then we got the car if we bought the house out here, so a little bit out of the city. Yeah. And it took me, I don't know, not that long.
I feel like,
months,
you've adjusted really well, and I don't know if I could depend solely on public transportation. Is a little bit, like, claustrophobic to me. I like to be able to go.
That sounds crazy.
Well, when we were in the city, you take the T or the bus.
Is it making noise?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Well, at least,
get around anyway.
Yeah, Boston has good public transportation. Okay, so let's see. What things have we touched on the podcast over the last however many episodes? Let's ask Grace if she thinks, is hot dog a sandwich? And what makes a sandwich a sandwich?
I think a hot dog is a sandwich.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I do.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's folded. The bread is folded over it. If you rotated the hot dog 90 degrees, you guys would think it was a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the bun being on the sides, if it was top and bottom, you would think it was a sandwich.
Yeah, but you do have different hot dogs than we do here.
Yeah.
They
the
do.
bread
they
is, first of all,
actually
way
have-
better. And it does look more like a sandwich.
Yeah, we're on
ballpark hot dog bun.
New England style hot dog buns 100% rule over regular hot dog buns.
If it breaks, then it's a sandwich.
We talked about this for a very long time, but I'm glad to have a different perspective
But
on
a
it.
half sandwich folded over.
Yes,
If you don't cut it, that's a sandwich.
Yes,
With all that being said, it's still not a sandwich.
If you do cut it, it's a sandwich. If it breaks, it's
It
a
is
sandwich.
a hot dog.
And
What
mine
about-
always
But
breaks.
what about
so
you
mine
go
are
to
hot
Subway?
dogs.
We were talking about
Yeah.
this. Go to Subway and...
It always
Anyways.
breaks.
Okay, what are other things we've
My
touched
bread
on?
always breaks.
My bread, the bread always the weak hinge.
It
So
does.
some of the other things we talked about. Okay, what are some of your best summer vacation memories, or your favorite thing about summer vacations in general?
Well, we used to take a lot of road trips.
Yes.
All those weird games you played growing up that
Oh,
was
yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah, well that's not summer vacation memory, but that's just life memory. That's just our family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Games out of everything. But summer vacations, our family took a lot of road trips. And
Who drove?
I miss them. Mom and Dad, they switched,
They
yeah.
switched? Oh.
And we never had like a gigantic car, so it was all three of us across the back seat.
I had the cooler below my feet. I remember that. Like, sick cross-legged.
Yes.
With a cooler below my feet.
A cooler and then giant CD cases below our feet.
I can
In
see
the
you
days
guys
where you had
actually
CD.
behaving. maybe not Diane. But I think everybody else.
There was always bickering.
Especially as teenagers, and teenagers three across the back seat. It's not comfortable for anyone.
Yeah.
We didn't take as many road trips. I feel like when we were older, though, did we?
No, I mean, we all had various activities and stuff. That then once you have those going, Camden knows it's harder to get away from your other obligations.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying in general, like when you have after school things or when you have commitments, it's harder to get away and do stuff.
Definitely.
Talking to me. Talking to me.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going back to the East Coast, West Coast stuff. What are some differences that you've noticed mostly, or like as a culture shock? Anything different? What have you've been here longer? I went to college here, and I'll weigh in on some things I noticed. But what are some different things here that you think is just really different from West Coast?
Well, when I went to the grocery store for the first time, we are so used to the hot deli over there, like chicken strips and whatever.
Yes, and Fountain Pop, which is a thing. Pop also. Fountain Pop. They don't have Fountain Pop machines. And like pre-pandemic, I guess, every time we went to the grocery store, every time we went anywhere, we would always get a Fountain Pop.
You stopped saying pop.
I do.
When we first met, you were always like, "Can I get a pop?"
Yeah.
You say soda now?
I think I temper it to kind of like this setting.
I say pop all the time.
Yeah, because probably at home we say pop.
Pop.
You say pop?
Pop, please.
Yeah, you say I need a pop.
Peppy.
Let me get a pop.
Peppy.
I say
Peppy.
peppy.
Have you heard about, in Kenny, in the South, that they call everything a Coke?
What?
What?
Did they?
Yeah,
Have
that's
you
just
heard that? Yeah,
wrong.
they say, I want a Coke. What kind of Coke? A Sprite.
Yes.
Sprite Coke. What is
They
that?
would say Coke, yeah.
Yeah.
Or soda.
Soda. A sody pop.
Drink.
Soda.
One thing I noticed, one thing that was weird when I first came here, I remember people saying when they were waiting at the grocery store, they're waiting online. Instead of waiting in line, waiting online. I was so confused about it, and they're like, yeah, online.
Yeah, they call carts trolleys or carriages.
I was wondering that because I was thinking that. I kind of remember them saying carriage. Well, then we were at BJ's today, and it still said cart return, so.
It's really
Never heard that
random.
You know? You never heard that
the
one?
carriage or the trolley return.
A trolley.
I've heard, yeah. Is that the cart? A
Yeah.
trolley?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay, so how do you pronounce this word? T-O-U-R.
Tour.
Exactly. Guess how they
Tor.
pronounce it? Tor.
We
Tor.
We should get C in it.
We
Make
might
sure you get
have
plenty of
to.
water for the tour.
Tor. No, it's not even Toa.
Tor?
It's Tor. Like,
Tor.
basically,
Tor.
yes,
Rip
Tor.
or something.
I say tour.
No, it's
You say-
tour.
Go on
Yeah.
a tour.
It's tour.
It's tour.
It's a tourist,
Tour?
not a tourist.
What is it like? I'm saying it with a New York accent.
So
Tour.
Pam, when we start doing our comedy
Tour.
thing and we have a tour, it's a comedy tour. It's not a
Tour.
comedy tour.
Tour.
Yes.
Tour.
Tour.
Like sewer. Tour.
Yeah, I feel like my college
I've been
roommates
saying it
or
for my
floor
whole
mates,
life.
they called people tourists. I'm like, what? I thought they were saying a Taurus,
Taurus.
like a Ford Taurus.
I say tourist.
Like a
Tour.
what is that? A Vertigo Aries? I mean Virgo Aries.
Yes,
Taurus.
Taurus, like a Taurus.
Taurus, yeah.
Vertigo.
Vertigo. Taurus.
You just offended all the Zodiac people. There's obsessed Zodiac people out there.
Aries, where you at?
Offended
Vertigos. Vertigos, where you at?
What about this word? A-U-N-T.
Aunt.
Oh.
Camden, are you like basically East Coaster stuck in a West
Oh, people
Coaster's
say
body?
aunt?
Yeah.
I say aunt.
We say aunt.
I say aunt.
Aunt. You're
I
so
say aunt
fancy.
because it ain't
Aunt?
my aunt.
Maybe that's just us.
We say aunt. There were other words that we say kind of hickey. Growing up in the middle of
My
nowhere.
aunt and uncle.
Uncle. Aunt.
Aunt.
Auntie.
Aunt and
Auntie?
uncle.
Yeah,
Aunt.
we always said aunt.
Aunt. I never said aunt.
Yeah.
Aunt.
Only ants I know are the ones outside that are annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are ants. All right. Your aunt is coming over for dinner.
What else is different? There's
Parking
lots.
lots.
Parking lots.
Or
Just
like a
that they
restaurant
exist.
or- yeah,
Yes.
there's no parking lots around here.
that they exist. Yeah, you're excellent parallel parker, and I will avoid it at all costs. Camden knows even like in giant Las Vegas parking lots, I will park far away, and I will always find a spot that I can pull through.
Yeah, that's the one thing I hated about traveling. When I would come here or Chicago or New York, it's like, forget about it. Forget about it. It's like finding a parking spot was just... Even if you just wanted to go to the store,
Yeah.
you couldn't even... It was ridiculous. I'd have people wait in the car. Just wait in the car while I go, you know?
Okay, this kind of gives... I'm reading some right now. Okay, this kind of gives me PTSD from when we came a few years ago. I ordered a milkshake at the ice cream shop, and it's literally a watery drink.
Like milk with some flavoring.
Yeah, it's
Are
like
Are they not creamy here?
to get a creamy milkshake, you have to order a frap, right? Frap, not frappe, right? It's called a frap.
Don't know.
I think it's called a frap.
Anywhere?
At an ice cream shop. If you
Don't
order...
say milkshake at an ice cream shop?
Yeah, like an actual ice cream shop, not a chain. Yeah. Like we went to the Dairy Freeze, which is like a Dairy Queen. I ordered a milkshake, and it's literally like just drinking cold
So they
chocolate
just give you
milk.
a glass of ice milk?
I mean, kind of, yeah. To get a thicker one, it has to be a frap.
Can I get a milkshake with ice cream, please? I mean, that's what
They
you
need to
want.
make it afloat.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe it's more like I don't know, a frap, a frappe.
I'll remember that.
I know, yeah.
We can go get it.
Oh, okay. So what do you call... Okay, so what do you call the traffic... Well, I don't want to give it away, you know. Cul-de-sac.
The roundabout.
Roundabout.
What, the roundabout?
Roundabout. Don't we call them cul-de-sac?
No, cul-de-sac is a dead end.
Cul-de-sacs.
Is it?
That's a house.
Yeah,
Oh.
like you go to-
Roundabout. What do we call them in
is that?
traffic
Traffic
circle?
circle.
Traffic
Isn't it on the
circle.
road?
Yeah.
A U-turn.
No. Kenny's literally U-turning into traffic. He's like, I don't care. Flipping a bee. That's what we called it.
I got places to be.
That reminds me, if you do a U-turn in the middle of the road, what did you call it, like in high school or growing up?
Flipping a bitch.
Okay, so that's the same.
I still say that.
Camden, now you
I
know.
gotta flip a bitch. People are like, what?
I have never.
Wait,
You never said that?
Never.
What?
Why
Was-
would you flip a
Make
bitch?
U-turn?
Yeah, like when you're turning around in the middle, like you go the wrong way. It's
I
you
just
never.
did that the other day. I was going the wrong direction to Albertsons. I was like, oops.
I can't believe you didn't do that, Grace. I feel like I know, but never called it that. Gotta flip a.
Maybe I was
My
just
friend got pulled
Oh,
over
that's
for
just
doing
a
that,
slang
though. We were
for
in the car.
making a U-turn.
It's saying you gotta turn around. Yeah, making a U-turn because you're going the wrong. Gotta flip a
It's
B.
not legal.
I don't think. Well, it depends on if
Why
there's
are you
a
flipping a bitch?
What?
Why are you flipping?
Camden, how dare you?
You're
This whole time
driving,
I
you're
said
going
B,
in
and
the
now you
wrong
said the B
direction,
word.
And then you're like, oh
You
crap, I need
said-
to go that way, but you don't want to go through all the hassle
You
of
said
turning.
bitch.
I did. Oh, sorry.
You're trying to censor me. Camden, I said B. Don't you say bitch.
This is a
Oh,
PG-13 podcast today.
Sometimes for PG-13.
Yeah.
I can't believe Grace didn't say that. I'm
podcasts
surprised.
always are.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you call the rubber-soled shoes you wear on your feet? Like athletic shoes. What do you call those?
Sneakers.
Yeah, sneakers.
Really? You call
Sneakers.
sneakers tennis shoes?
Sneakers.
I feel like I'm gonna look. Let's see.
I used to call them tennis shoes.
I think East Coast. Yeah, I think East Coast is tennis shoes. I mean, West Coast. West Coast is tennis shoes.
I would always
East
say sneakers. I need new
East Coast
sneakers.
is sneakers.
What am I on? Am I an East Coast person? Just
You say
trapped in the
sneaker?
West Coast?
Maybe.
Well,
Well, we're not really a coast. Las Vegas, I
No,
can't. I mean, but we're
everybody
west.
I know says sneakers. No one says tennis shoes.
Well, maybe that's a northwest thing.
What about tenny runners?
Tenny, tenny runners. What are you? 80?
Mr. Voss.
Yeah, and he was 80. He was 80 in the 80s. So, rip, Mr. Voss. I'm sorry, you're probably not around anymore.
I'm pretty sure I just called all shoes shoes. I never had like a. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Shoes are shoes.
That's a guy thing.
Just shoes.
Yeah.
I'm sure every guy knows his different Nikes. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
Well, I guess the people that are into like Nikes and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I literally know people that are like, I have 2 pairs of shoes. The
Yeah.
end.
These are my first pair of J's ever, so now I say I got J's. These
Oh.
are my first pair of J's ever.
That's right. You gotta
Second.
flaunt it,
He
babe.
thinks he's cool.
So,
Okay, this
but
one
these are my
really
shoes.
threw me. This one really threw me when I moved here, and ice cream shops are big here. What do you call the little things you put on top of ice cream? The little,
Sprinkles.
Toppings?
yes, the sprinkles. Guess what they call them here? The long, thin ones.
Oh, well, I know what they call them here, but I call them sprinkles.
Yes, we call them sprinkles. They're called jimmies.
Jimmies?
Literally, actually used.
Yeah, Jimmy.
That's what they're actually called here.
Let me
Wait,
get some Jimmies on my ice
Yes,
cream.
with jimmies. And I don't know if it's all colored or is it just the brown ones.
I think it's all colored, but have you seen they like take the soft serve and they like literally put it into a huge vat?
Yes, vat of jimmies. They're called jimmies.
They're not
I
shy
like
about the ingredients in the
sprinkles.
ice cream. I got a lot.
I
of
know.
ingredients in my last ice cream.
I
The hot
agree.
fudge was like Right,
I know, we're used to skimped toppings on our
overwhelmed,
Sundays.
yeah.
One time I ordered the chocolate dip on a bowl, though.
Uh-huh.
I guess. And they literally ladling the chocolate dip over it, and it was a huge clump.
Rock of ice cream.
Yes, it was huge.
That would be so hard to eat.
It was impossible.
What if your name's Jimmy and you're in charge of sprinkles?
Jimmy likes Jimmy's.
Yo, Jimmy, we need some Jimmies.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
called Jimmy's.
That's
I was
just a very
very
strange
thrown
thing.
by that. Like, that's very weird to me.
I want to know how that came about.
Yeah, but
look
think
up the
about
history of
them.
Jimmy's.
Think about them being like, guess what these people
Sprinkles.
call Jimmy's? Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Like, that one sounds more stupid. Sprinkles.
Okay, so is this in the
I
East
like
Coast?
sprinkles.
I like
call
I
them
like
the Jimmy's
sprinkles.
sprinkles.
I like sprinkles, but also
Whack.
the
I mean,
non
I mean, the word
parias or whatever they're called are
sprinkles.
definitely called sprinkles, right? The little round balls.
Yeah, I guess.
When we get
I
back to
don't know.
Vegas, I'm gonna go to the ice cream shop and ask for Jimmy's and see what they say. We get some Jimmy's on that. They'll be like,
They probably will be confused.
what?
No one has ever heard that unless they're in.
Have you ever gone to a restaurant or store or whatever, tried to order something, they had no clue what you were saying?
Oh, well, a lot of times, even from being from the West Coast,
Yeah.
I'm very hard to understand.
Well, yeah, I went to KFC. Okay, you know the side of potatoes
Yeah.
that are cut. You know what do you guys call them?
JoJo's.
Jojo.
JoJo.
Yeah.
JoJo potatoes.
I ordered that I have no idea.
You're like, give me the side of JoJo's.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't go look at the menu.
Potato wedges?
wedges, yeah.
Potato wedges, yeah.
Potato wedges. Why would you go all out and say potato wedges? JoJo sounds so much better and yummier and seasonier. Potato wedges sound dull.
JoJo's was something that came later to me. I never.
So it
ate
wasn't in the
those,
South?
I never called them JoJo's.
During high school, like, we would go to, like, speaking of the hot deli at the grocery store, you'd go there for school lunch and you would get half a pound of JoJo's and just snack on it. Like, you order it, it's like where they dish it up. You say JoJo's.
Wait, that's an East Coast thing?
No, it's a West
No.
Coast.
Oh, that's a
It's
West
called
Coast.
Fat fries.
No, but they're not. They are wedges and they're
make some of
seasoned.
those thick
They're that
fries right
orangey
there.
color. They have to be the orangey color. They're not.
JoJo
Fries.
And Jimmy.
Yes. JoJo's a West Coast thing. Jimmy's an East Coast thing. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Is there anything on the East Coast have you noticed? Because we were talking about how West Coast always say you guys.
Well,
East Coast, do they say anything? Is it just
no,
use
you
guyses? Use guys.
You guys.
Use guys. Smart guys.
I don't
Wise
have
guys.
friends.
Exactly. You say that to the children. You say that
Well,
to the
like in
kids.
the mob, like, use guys.
That's what I'm saying. But we always say
Depends
you
on
guys
where you are,
is.
too.
Use
Your
guys.
guys is.
Yeah, instead of y'all. You guys
Instead
is
of
your guys is.
Instead of y'all's.
It depends on where you are too. I mean, like I was watching that Johnny Depp movie in the Southie. They were Southeast, South Boston. You know, it was
Oh, yeah.
totally different. You know,
Who
well,
says
yeah.
y'all?
Southeast.
That's a West Coast thing?
No, y'all is south.
Y'all
I was
is
gonna
Texas.
say.
All encompassing
Y'all ain't coming,
south.
come back now. You hear?
I was gonna say, I don't say y'all.
That's because you're not from Texas.
I refuse to say y'all.
Y'all need to calm down. All right.
Ugh.
Okay, let's think about, like, okay, this is a weird thing because I remember, I think maybe I got something over here. It was a butter container. Doesn't actually fit the butter on the West Coast. Are there anything else like that here that you can think of?
Well, yeah, the butter is long.
The butter's
here.
long and skinny. Did you guys notice the different shape of the butter?
Yeah,
It's a long,
bigger.
skinny butter.
It's easier to cut off.
I believe that. Easier to cut off if it's cold.
Ours is short.
Short, squat butter. It doesn't fit on your little, like, butter plate, though. Like, wouldn't a long butter not fit on your butter plate?
I don't know. mean,
Butter.
I have never used a butter plate in my life.
Well, we
Maybe
always-
like Thanksgiving.
What are
We
you
put our
talking
little
about?
butter
We
on our
always-
little small
put it on a
plates.
saucer.
We use our
Yeah.
butter
Yeah, we
plate.
put them on a saucer.
Oh.
But we go through butter fairly quickly.
That's a butter
In
plate
our
to me
house.
now, because
I'm trying to think if there's anything else like that other than hot dog buns that are
Oh, yeah.
kind of
Hot
different.
I've
dog
lived here
buns
for
are next
almost
level.
20 years now.
Yeah,
So I
it's
don't really
exactly.
remember some of this stuff.
You're fully assimilated, going from almost 20 years. You've lived here longer now than living in Washington.
No.
Oh, I guess
moved
including
here,
college.
Yeah.
So, but almost. It's getting there. Well, that's
so
crazy.
here's actually like hot fries, not hot Cheetos. Like that's not as popular.
I mean, they have hot Cheetos. It's actually probably easier to get hot Cheetos.
Oh,
But see, order.
But hot
fries.
hot fries weren't Camden. The first time she had hot fries was here, and then she loved hot fries.
Yeah, I was
The
weirded out.
handicap.
Yeah, Andy Cap hot fries, not
I was
Chesta
I've never
Cheetah
heard
hot
of these
fries.
in my life.
I'm trying to think of other things.
Oh, would you guys? Oh, seltzer is that as big over there?
No, not at all. Seltzer. I mean, we have the LaCroix. It's very popular, but
Ugh.
that's just recent.
Polar brand.
The devil's water.
Camden thinks LaCroix is literal crap. Come
I
for her.
hate
We'll never have the
sparkling water.
LaCroix sponsorship.
Sparkling water is disgusting.
I didn't like it until
Camden-
I couldn't drink pop, and then it's a good substance.
Yeah, if you can't have the caffeine, Camden feels like brain zaps. Like, don't you? Like you said, you like it makes your brain feel weird.
No,
Oh,
I just think
what's
it's
that, Kenny?
disgusting.
I've heard kids. They say kids call it spicy water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it spicy water.
Oh, spicy.
Spicy water.
Kenny, what do you think about seltzer? Flavored seltzer.
Is that like, what is that?
That's like LaCroix or Polar. They have Polar.
Water. Mm-hmm. Seltzer, that's good. I don't mind it.
Seltzer.
Like a club soda.
Yeah, but like a flavored water.
It's not my,
It's so huge.
I
Polar
wouldn't
brand.
go out
It's-
of my way to buy it.
Yes.
I tried it when I wanted to quit drinking soda. At first, I was like, I'm going to stop drinking soda. I'm going to start drinking seltzer water for a little bit, wean my way out of it. And I was like, it's not.
If you want to get off
Okay.
like regular pop, switch directly to seltzer. Drink that for like 6 months, then go to diet, and it will taste like.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I did.
Tastes
Yeah,
like
that's
hand
kind
sanitizer.
of what she
You
did.
said
He
soda.
did.
I said soda. You said pop.
It's
Ah.
like chemicals.
He makes fun of me, and one of my friends in college made fun of me. I'm like, I need a fatty pop. That's what I said.
Okay.
That means a very big iced soda.
That no.
They thought it was very strange. I thought they thought I was
You
weird.
said that?
Yes.
I need a fatty pop.
I need a fatty pop.
Ice peppy.
I need a big drink.
Exactly. I'm
please say
fatty.
that at
I'm
home.
walking around. I need a fatty pop.
Please say that at home. When you
Fatty.
get back home, I really want to hear
Some
that.
butter in it.
When you're thirsty every weekend, every day.
Walking around and
need a
you're
fatty
hot
pop.
and you're from the West Coast, you're used to giant fountain drinks, you need a fatty pop.
We call them big gulps.
Who
Basically.
in the world calls them fatty pop?
Your mother.
I will
apparently.
contact
That's not
my
an
old
East Coast thing,
college
that's
best
not a
friend.
West Coast.
That's all the
That's-
other weird
that's a
things
mom
they said.
thing.
That might have been a combo.
Fatty
That
pop.
might have been just me.
Did you actually ever hear anyone say wicked around?
No.
No, me neither.
No one says wicked.
Wicked?
No one actually says wicked. It's like a parody.
Yeah.
I say it every now and then. It's a wicked podcast.
You just call me wicked. You are literally wicked woman. Get
Well, that's a
Wicked
fact.
witch.
We're not talking about. We're not speaking facts right now.
wicked. I use it in context when I'm
Wicked
reading a book about
witch.
witches. no,
Yeah,
that's
seriously,
a
I'd say it
stereotype.
every
It's
once.
not.
Again.
But
Watch
it's,
Kiki's Delivery Service.
oh yes,
Witches.
Duncan. That's something different.
I hate it.
You hate Dunkin'?
They finally came.
It's not.
I'm not a fan
I
either.
don't-
I'm
I
not a
don't-
fan either.
I don't hate it, but like compared to Starbucks or like
Well-
Coffee Bean,
Cheaper.
It's much cheaper, but we were talking about it. Starbucks, everywhere, every Starbucks you go, it will be the same, or at least very, very close.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything is the same. The Dunkin' Donuts, like the one we got at the airport, mine was delicious.
Yeah,
the one we got
mine
the other
was-
day, almost flavorless.
It depends on who's
Exactly.
Is.
No,
Yeah,
the
there's
one at
one.
the airport was so good. Maybe we were thirsty and like tired.
No, it was much better.
It was. Huh. That's weird though
It
because
seemed
like
watered down.
I mean I feel like if I lived here I'd find something that I liked a lot.
You just go to every Dunkin'. And
Yes.
Go to only.
That's what Grace
Dunkin'
told me. She's like, walk a little farther, go to the
Yeah.
other one. I'm like, nah.
That's the same thing with Starbucks, though. I've had good and bad drinks at
What?
Starbucks.
Oh, they're all
The
the
coffee
same for
There
me.
are,
good.
it's about the barista.
So, Camden, what's your favorite thing that we've eaten or had since you've been here? Since we've been going gung-ho, getting all sorts of good stuff that we don't have back in Las Vegas.
Sushi.
Sushi! That was the first night you were here, you had
Sushi's
sushi.
my favorite food though.
That is true, and we have not had it in a very long
Is
time.
that good
Yeah.
sushi?
Yeah, it was delicious.
It was like, what, spicy crispy, or?
It was the spicy,
Should go there one
crunchy
more time.
California roll thing,
Mm.
I think. And it had a
It wasn't firecracker maki or something.
that was
Ooh.
different then.
Oh.
That was different from the regular spice crunch I get. It had like I forgot what they're called. Fish eggs.
Row.
Oh, yeah.
Caviar.
Yeah, caviar.
My favorite thing was probably the food you made. The chicken. It was so good.
really
Grace made some like
good.
Greek chicken with like
With the
sauce
rice and
and the
thing,
sauce
that was probably
and
one
like
of the best
the
meals.
it
That was easily the
was
second
that's something
favorite.
Camden's like we got to make this when we
I
get home.
thoroughly enjoyed the Chinese too, though.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
always love that Chinese food.
I know you love Chinese food, and I don't get Chinese food very often. Don't make it so.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Well.
not panda. It was like real, you know.
But if they don't have panda here, so
It's far
that's
away.
that's one thing when you come to Vegas. That's one thing we always get is panda because they don't have it like close here.
Yeah, we gotta go to Panda Express. We gotta go
In and
to-
out, right?
Do you have
Yeah,
Jack in the Box?
No, Jack in the Box. That's like when we
Yes.
get there from the airport. We go to Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is probably the best.
That's one thing. Your sister too, coming from Kentucky, Jack in the Box. They don't have it there, and she had to come, and we chose to get Jack in the Box when they
She
were
likes
there.
the tacos. The tacos are delicious, so I get it.
Yeah, we do have quite a bit of fast food that's not
Well,
over
yeah,
here.
we have all the crappy fast food chains. They have like cute, good small restaurants.
We do too. We just don't go to them.
Oh, we don't. They're too
We
far
have
away.
well, there are all around, but I guess over the last year now, who knows what will be left.
There's
Vegas
quite
is
a bit.
different than here. We have everything's more spread out. There's more options, so probably stuff went under
I'm saying,
that
like,
we don't even
have,
know
like,
about.
Every fast food
If we
chain.
ventured out, we could find a lot of close foods. I mean, that bao ming sandwich we have, that's very close to that pho place we go to
No.
in Chinatown.
Bon me,
Bao ming.
bon
Yeah,
bon
what
me,
was he saying? Bumming?
bang
What did I say?
me,
Bung.
bang me.
me?
I don't know.
Bang
Bon.
me.
They were
I need a
good.
fatty pop.
Fatty pop. I do need fatty
What
pop.
about bubble tea? Are you gonna
Bubble.
try some?
I try some. I don't like it.
ASMR.
Uh-huh.
I am not a fan of boba or bubble or any BT at all.
Have you guys noticed how many there are around here?
I know.
Insane.
I like
Yes,
puppy.
Insane
Oh,
number.
I know. I haven't had the actual tapioca.
Yeah, it's like red bean tapioca, right?
Yeah, red bean tapioca.
Or is it just a certain?
Tapioca
Or
flour.
they have all sorts of tapioca. They have like the weird jelly ones.
It is very popular. I mean, people. I know during when you were in middle school, there were a few bubble tea places boba places that opened up in Vegas, and
Oh,
it was
they're
the
huge.
very aesthetic thing
Oh,
to
they're
do
huge.
as a sixth grader. Take a
No,
picture of
they're-
your bubble tea
no.
and take one sip and say this is disgusting.
I don't get it.
No, that's
I
not.
just don't get
No.
That's not done.
What?
not done.
No, that's not done. It's still going. But I'm saying that's when I feel like it started. But maybe that's when you and your
Can I
friends
get
got
an
more into
extra
social
large
media.
Boba tea, no boba.
Well, I mean, they sell them without boba. It's literally
What,
just a
milk?
smoothie
Just
or a
watermelon
milk tea.
flavored water.
Yeah.
I don't think I like milk tea. Though. I don't like milk and I don't like tea, so I don't know why I
That
like
one has
milk
a
tea.
cheese foam or something on top.
Cheese foam.
I don't like tea. I only like
I actually am thinking I need to go back
What
to that
does
place and
milk
get
tea
the
taste
cheese
like?
foam?
cheese
I
foam.
want that.
Kenny will
We'll
try
go
it.
there.
We will
We'll go
try it. It was at that same place?
It might have been at the.
Is it like Cheese Whiz?
Gong Cha.
No, like a foamed,
It's like it says it was a salty, milky foam on top of the.
cheese.
I put that on my coffee.
Just call me Monterey Jack.
I
think
would
they
have
have
a cheese
coffee.
from a latte.
Yeah, I want the coffee one.
What
the
does
coffee
milk
one.
tea taste like? Wait, there's coffee boba?
The
You could get
coffee.
any flavor.
It was like coffee drink from the one place with a foamy cap or something.
The only tea I like is hot tea.
So like a
Chamomile
latte.
before bed.
I will pass on the tea.
Yeah.
No point.
Hot
Give me
tea-
coffee.
Hot tea is good.
And
It
I'm not as much of a
soothes your
hater on
throat.
Dunkin'. I actually like the black coffee. I think it's pretty good. I don't like donuts,
I've
but I like
always
coffee.
said
Milk
Dunkin' is
tea.
overrated. When I would take my trips to New York, everybody's Dunkin'. I'm like, no, dunk you.
But
I would
you,
rather drink the hotel.
I was gonna say
coffee.
you're a hotel coffee. You're a
hotel coffee
7-Eleven coffee guy.
The Wawa has like the best coffee ever.
Wawa.
The 7-Eleven has
The
good
what?
coffee though.
Do you have Wawa here?
No, never.
Is that like a South?
Florida.
Oh,
I don't know what that means, but the only
that
one I
means
know is in Florida.
good coffee, but unfortunately, you're
that means
in
we will
Florida.
never be there ever.
We aren't
They're
probably
all
welcome
like-
there.
They have like a whole thing where you can menu order your sandwich and they make it for you on the spot. You know those gas stations are really big ones. Almost seems like a truck stop.
Oh, those big truck stops. What's
Like
the
the
one in
wide
Texas,
one.
like Buc-ee's? People love that one, right?
Buc-ee's?
Yeah, it's not called Buc-ee's.
What the Buc-ee? I don't know.
Or like
Well,
a
yeah.
Eddie World
Is everything in Texas really
Eddie World,
like
oh my god.
over
Cowboys,
the top.
bro?
I think it's a beaver,
Buc-ee's.
but I think it's a beaver. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Don't be
But
stereotyping. You've never even been there.
you have two been to Texas. Camden has been to Texas.
You don't remember it.
She
You
don't.
remember it.
You don't remember it.
I'll tell you one thing about Texas, though. Pickup trucks. I went to a show, like a convention, and literally every single vehicle in the parking lot, we're talking thousands of vehicles, were all pickup trucks.
I know all I need to
And I
know
was
about
like, this is a
Texas. I
picture.
could care less.
They don't drive cars in Texas.
You couldn't care less.
I couldn't care
Yeah,
less.
Cam, you couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less.
I had a Nissan
Didn't need to
Sentra.
say that.
Ooh, and you also were a skater boy, so you were just really breaking the mold.
I was a skater boy. She said to you that I
Yeah,
thought.
no joke.
Yes.
All the other girls said see you later until I came along, I guess.
Skaters were, I'm telling you, like all those girls, they pretended they didn't like skaters, but we were where it was at.
It's coming back
I'm
around.
bored of those rednecks and football players.
Cam, are the baggy jeans on boys back around? So it's not tight jeans anymore.
Jinkos.
Wow.
Jinkos, that's right.
Jinkos. Literally, Camden's
I
whole
hate
body
it.
could fit in the leg of a Jinko.
Yes.
I hate that style.
You hate the gigantic jeans.
They literally, like the sagging ones.
I mean, they weren't necessarily. It would sag because they were so big and heavy. Like,
They
that's a
put chain
lot.
on 'em.
Yeah, that's a ton of denim, so they're
Oh,
extremely
the
heavy.
chain ones.
Yeah,
I
like
was
the
looking
big
at-
skater Jinko.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
J-N-K-C-O.
Now that I'm 40, I was looking at pictures of me when I was in high school, and I was like, oh my god, I looked ridiculous.
We all did.
But like, I thought that I was like hip and cool, and I was just like, what the hell am I wearing?
I
know?
don't know if I ever was comfortable
It's probably hip and
in
cool
my
now.
appearance enough to think I was really confident, thinking I looked hip and cool.
I've-
I was told, this will give away part of my identity, I was told I looked like the middle Hanson brother. That's what I was told in high school.
That's why I love her.
That's that kind
Late
of
at
same
night.
length
That
hair, and
immediate-
it was the same color about.
Yeah, and center part.
Yeah. Well,
Center part,
Late at
dirty
night.
blonde hair, so I guess maybe that's it.
Every night in bed, late at night, Alice whispers
bop.
in my ear, bap,
Bop, 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 doo, bop.
and I'm like, say it again.
Penny's working for the late night.
No.
Say it again now.
I do love that song, and I've rocked out unironically to that song when I was 16 in the
I
car.
mean, they always played it at the dances, didn't they?
Yes,
They did.
yes, and everyone got down and jiggy.
Down and jiggy with it.
Yeah.
I wonder if the dances, like at our high school, were the same at other places. You know.
Kenny, did you go to high school dances? Did you have like after game dances? Like after like the
Homecoming?
Friday night? No, just in general, like after a Friday night home football game or basketball game, did you have a dance?
Skater, remember?
I mean, I had some skater boyfriends that came to the
We were
dances.
throwing things at
Yeah, I was gonna
people that
say.
were coming out of those dances.
I feel like everyone went to dances. I remember, like,
I did go to a
dance,
couple
was-
dances. But,
Yeah. I mean, even you were from a smallish town. Like, that was what there was to do. Even the people who went and partied, they came to the dance first and then went and partied.
Nope, they were skating and committing arson.
Oh, Camden.
What?
Camden kind of hung out with people who poo-pooed extracurricular activities.
Definitely.
Are you ready to
We
embrace?
went to football games, but we just went behind the bleachers and hung out.
Now I'm
like,
gonna be the person
you know,
everyone hates.
socialize and stuff.
Yeah, I tried to explain this to Camden that you don't go to the football games necessarily to watch the football.
No one was watching.
You go to hang out with your friends because
I've
it's an
never
easy
watched
way
a
to
game.
get to go hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
And you go eat snacks.
I hated going to football games. It's too cold.
Where we grew up, very cold.
You eat gross, expensive food. And it's not gross, but it's expensive. You know, like $9 nachos.
Was
I
it
feel it was
at your
not
high
bad.
school? It was like $1. Okay, at our
Make
high school,
out
you
behind the
could get
bleachers.
$1.50 for like a Frito bag thing with chili and cheese. It was probably $1.50, $2.
No, it wasn't like that.
I guarantee you're misremembering it. Your mom probably told you, "I'm not giving you $10 to go to a football game. Waste my money."
No.
I feel like we could buy king size candy bars for like $1.
Yes, king size candy for $1.
Probably like $4. No, I remember it being expensive. Not
A baked
necessarily- because
potato
it was
for
going
$1.
To the school, you know?
Well, ours was ran by the
It was
Cup club or
a
something.
money maker for some school club, and you could then host it for the week.
Cookies.
And you made the cocoa, and you made the whatever
Whatever
little
those cookies
chili
are called.
Well, Alice
bags.
sold all sorts of cookies.
O, starts with
Yeah.
the O. Those O cookies.
Otis Spunkmeyer.
Otis Bunkemeyer cookies.
Not as good. Not as good on the cookie spectrum, but I have to ask you, okay, I was trying to think back to middle school, I guess. Now we're going back to middle school. I randomly had this pop into my head as I was eating M&Ms. Was there the rumor or something, or were your kids joking about in middle school how the green M&Ms were supposed to make you horny? Do you remember this?
No,
you
don't remember this.
I remember that.
You don't remember that?
Well, we ran in different circles, I guess.
I guess so.
Green M&Ms make you horny, and Mountain Dew shrinks your penis.
I heard it's not.
That might be true, honestly. That might be true.
Yeah, everyone drinks that.
That's why I always drink Dr. Pepper.
No, but the green M&M make you horny thing. I remember that thing being perpetuated around.
It's just what middle schoolers need.
Is that
the green M&M aphrodisiac?
Exactly.
I don't know. No BD energy for Mountain Dew drinkers.
No, that's basement energy. Sorry to break it to you.
Basement.
Oh my gosh, there were so many different kinds of Mountain Dew back in the day. It was very
I
popular.
think there's even more now, right?
So
there's like
is.
Game Fuel and.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, there's literally a drink called Gamer Fuel.
I've never liked Mountain Dew.
Oh no.
It's like it's just like no. I thought it was literally like knockoff Gatorade.
Oh, I
G
thought that
Fuel.
was. I really thought that was.
I don't know, but I haven't had a Mountain Dew in a very long time, and I'd be scared to have it. Even though I'm pretty good on the caffeine, but just the
I was
flavor
also
of it
afraid to
would be
drink it.
like, I'd probably feel transported back into a different time.
I don't know if like Coca-Cola made that rumor up, but it worked.
G
Or
Fuel
not
is the
Coca-Cola,
official
but, like,
drink
whoever,
of esports.
I don't know
The
if I...
competitor of Mountain Dew is Coke. Mountain Dew is the same, right? It was whoever.
No,
No,
Mountain
Pepsi.
Dew's Pepsi. Mountain Dew's
It's
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Oh, okay, yes, Coca-Cola. Man.
Code Red. Code Red, 3 or 4 times as good as regular, at
I had a
least.
roommate that would drink 12-pack of Mountain Dew a day. A day.
Full sugar Mountain Dew.
That's 12 Mountain Dews a day, not diet.
Are they still?
Exactly. When was the last time you heard from this person?
The other day.
Oh,
The
okay.
guys just smoked 2 packs of cigarettes and, had like 12 Jaeger bombs at night. So
They probably all just.
he just was
counteract.
built different.
Yeah.
G
We'll
Fuel's
see his
energy
kidneys
drink
and liver in a
powder.
few years, see what happens.
If he's listening, he's like, oh yeah.
It's like, I remember those days. All right, Kenny. Wayne.
Who's Kenny?
I don't know. See, I'm used to calling you that because we're here with other people that I
Kenny
actually
Wayne.
have to call you. Do you have a joke for Grace? At all?
For Grace.
Yeah, give a good one. Better be good because she's hosting us here. This is payment.
I got arrested for stealing a whole set of encyclopedias. Oh, that's another one. Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedias?
I say encyclopedias, so
That's
let's just
just
get that out of the way.
Okay.
Encyclopedias. And they were like, no. So I got arrested for stealing a whole set of encyclopedias. But I said to the police, wait, I can explain everything.
Good. Yeah, I was just going to say, who the hell knows what an encyclopedia is and why would you steal it?
Encyclopedias.
It's in the free box at someone's yard sale.
I've always said encyclopedia.
Yeah, like,
So we pay someone to haul it away.
this is like, I will burn it for fuel, basically. An encyclopedia. People actually, there were like door-to-door salesmen for encyclopedias back in the day, right?
Why?
Yeah, they're-
I say
Like
all
every
books- I say
family in
all
the
books
50s
are.
and 60s got ripped off by an encyclopedia
Why do you
salesman.
need one now?
Because you don't need one now, but back then, how else were you supposed to learn about everything?
I ran into Camden's room and said, oh my god, I got a new thesaurus and all the pages are blank. And she's like, was this a dinosaur joke? It's a thesaurus. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh wait,
yeah.
it's a thesaurus. So I had to redo that joke. So
Yeah.
thesaurus and encyclopedias.
Encyclopedias.
Thesaurus and
You also
encyclopedias.
call it a pillow.
a pillow. Well, you said milk.
Well
I
then.
said pillow my whole life.
Do you not say milk?
No, milk.
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 You always made fun of me for saying milk.
I didn't know
Yeah,
I
I
say
still do.
Tor. I didn't know
I
Tor
neither.
wasn't
She
it.
says milk and measure.
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 You say
You have a tape
major.
measurer?
Dad says measure
you
too.
don't.
Yeah, I do say
You need to
measure.
measure this. I'm like, measure?
No, you say measure.
Just measure. No, she does now because like,
What's the thing on top of a house called?
A roof.
oh crap.
Roof.
Rough.
A roof.
Roof.
I'm gonna say rough.
Roof.
Roof.
Is it roof?
Roof.
Rough.
The
The
ruffers.
roof is
Yeah, what
on
do you
fire.
guys like, ruffers or-
No, but like I might call it a roof.
A roof.
A roof
Roof.
Hey Cam.
Roof.
The roof.
Roof of the house.
Roof is
The
on
rough.
fire.
is on fire.
The roof. The roof.
We don't
Burn.
need no water.
Camden. Camden, don't.
This is old
Oh!
songs.
Yes, Camden listens to old stuff.
Burn, man.
Camden.
Burn.
Oh my gosh. Camden is so edgy.
I didn't say it.
She did.
She's self-censored.
Burn MFer.
Okay, so Wayne,
Mother frumpers.
what did your quiz on your story end up the other day? So now they're starting to literally sell a whole Skittles lime pack. All limes.
Yeah, this is
A
ridiculous.
whole pack of limes.
So keep in mind, I saw this at CVS here in Massachusetts, and I was like, oh, lime? Who'd buy that? But then I remembered that they switched the lime with the apple, which was always a bad move, because they don't go well together when you throw them all in your mouth. The apple doesn't mesh as well as the lime did.
Regular
so I'm assuming
Skittles,
you are buying
ew.
this bag and then buying a bag of Skittles and just taking all the greens out. And they're making their own original Skittles.
Make you work for it.
You know,
It's
why
like
didn't just Skittles just put
tropical
out the damn
Skittles
original
supremacy.
Skittles again as a
Yes,
limited thing?
yes.
Why the hell? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so you did a survey though. You said lime Skittles, yes, no, burn in hell, lime Skittles. What did you say?
Yeah, I did a survey. I off the top of my head, I think it was really close, actually. 58% said yes, they would buy lime Skittles. 2% said no.
I mean,
Well, actually, 400.
I guess that's a good marketing decision, but no. For one, I don't buy original Skittles, original Starburst, original Lifesavers. I will always go for the different flavor.
So there was a time back in the day I would buy a big bag of Skittles, those really big bag of Skittles, and I would start eating my Skittles, and the next day there would be nothing but green and yellow.
Like I said,
And Alice would be like, what?
Everything.
Like a,
He would buy everything. He'd buy like Chewy Sprees, buy any kind of candy, like all the red, every time.
Every
I
time.
don't even like,
Red,
nope, you had your
purple.
chance, you didn't eat the reds.
Pink.
gone. Pink, of course. Starburst. Starburst, they would all be yellow.
that's why you
the
get like
oranges.
the mom.
I would eventually eat the oranges if that's
But
what
the
was
Skittles
left.
is the most memorable because literally I'd open the bag and be like, what the hell? They're all green and yellow.
But guess what? That basically, I think that conditioned you to then like those other colors better because sometimes when you be eating them, then you just start handing me the reds. You just start giving them to me.
I don't dislike yellow
It's
Starburst.
brainwashing.
I like yellow Starburst, honestly. I don't dislike them. I wouldn't buy a full bag of them.
Why are yellow Starburst harder than the other Starburst? Did anyone ever figure this out? This is a thing, right? Yellow Starbursts are like rock hard compared to other kinds.
They are harder, yeah.
No one? Anyone? It's a conspiracy theory.
No. I got nothing.
Break your tooth on
I'm
the
thinking
yellow.
of a dad joke to
Oh,
go with it, but I got nothing.
we know.
Lemon?
We know.
Hard?
Lemon hard. Burst.
This is how I go with dad jokes. Lemon, hard.
Exactly. Oh, he's
Sweet,
like, there's something
sour.
there. So Camden, fruity candy wise, what's your number one?
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's because I hate fruity candy. And, like, I guess it's just nostalgic.
Swedish.
There's something fishy about that.
There is absolutely something fishy, and I can't
Also,
stay
I had
neutral on this
really
situation.
Good Swedish fish once.
I've never
Once.
understood the Swedish fish craze. Like, they're okay, but I would never, like, buy a bag of them.
Yeah, but come on, fruity candy.
Fruity candy, sour gummy worms, and then peach rings.
Sour Patch Kids.
Oh,
those are
peach rings. Never mind, peach rings are my
Yeah,
favorite.
well, what were the ones that we liked growing up? They're like little squares.
Oh.
What's it called? It comes in a bar, not a bar, but in a pack. like
Yeah.
a long
The-
pack.
the-
Mambas.
Mambas,
No,
yes.
Mambas. Were they
Yes,
Mambas?
Mambas.
Kenny.
Mambas.
Mambas.
Oh,
You've
I love
bought Mambas before.
Mambas.
Mambas are very similar to the little Korean ones that they have at the checkout when you go like to a place. Have you seen those? Those little square fruity ones that are a little
Those are
harder.
really good.
Kind of like a Mambas.
This
Wow.
is strange, and probably one of the reasons my teeth are so bad, because one of my all-time favorite candies growing up was Now and Later.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
I
say.
remember
are
you could
so
make now and
hard.
later into like a
I thought
ninja
you were
throwing
talking
star.
about
That stuff is so
It is,
hard.
it is.
You suck on it now and later, and then
It's
you
like
can
take
literally
a Starburst,
yes,
put it in the freezer.
yeah.
That's a Now and Later.
Yes. Oh my god.
That's called
Ow.
Now and Later. You put it in your mouth. It's there now and later.
Yeah, and then later it pulls out a filling, and like or is stuck
All
there
the
as a
fillings
filling
are
for the rest of
gone.
your life. So Camden, if you had to choose one candy, so you're saying all fruity candies, no?
No.
You don't like Skittles?
If you want to eat fruity candy, eat fruit.
Okay,
Like, seriously, it's a fruity flavor and it's good for you.
But
You're just
it's not
wasting
it's
your
not portable
calories.
and shelf stable.
What? You like Airheads? I've seen you eat the heck out of some Airheads.
That's because it was literally
That's the
all that we
thing.
had.
Camden's like, all that you have, we'll eat it, but
Yes.
You don't like Skittles?
Not when I have access to chocolate.
Jelly beans?
Not.
Oh my God,
Come
no.
on.
what are you?
If you're gonna try
Another
to
one.
give
What are
me
you, 80?
something-
I like my jelly beans.
Especially Wayne goes and buys like the 99-cent bag of jelly beans. Not like Jelly Bellies, like an actual legitimate, decent.
Brax.
You can just call
Yes,
me Kenny
Brock's.
on the podcast. It's okay.
Yes,
They
Brock's.
know who I am by now.
Nah. Man of mystery.
I just don't understand.
I don't know. I like fruity candy. I've always liked fruity candy.
I don't
Mambas,
understand.
Skittles, Sour
What
Patch
about
Kids.
Runts?
Runts,
No.
pink runts. I like pink runts.
Can you consider hot tamales fruity? Because those are
No,
my all-time
absolutely
favorite.
not. They're cinnamon.
But
They're
they're
gummy,
gummy.
but they're
No,
not
I
fruity.
like hot
It's a
tamales.
different category.
Okay,
of chocolate.
I would say
non-chocolate.
it's in the same. I would group it in.
As in, like,
Very
okay,
gummy.
so instead of fruity, it's like non-chocolate gummy type candy.
Well, then hot tamales win.
Okay, so this is
Hot tamales
non-chocolate
over
candy.
chocolate.
Any cinnamon flavored.
Hot
No.
tamales over chocolate.
Not over
That's
chocolate.
a totally different thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then yeah, hot
That's like
tamales
saying
over
pizza over
any
hamburgers.
not chocolate. Hot tamales over peach rings.
Hamburgers
Okay.
over pizza. Grace, what do you
You
say?
like hot tamales?
I broke her. Pizza or hamburgers?
Hamburgers or pizza?
I'm going hamburgers.
Easily
Same.
hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
I don't love pizza.
Hamburgers all day, baby.
Well, I
Pizza's
love
good,
it. What did we say last time? Was it tacos or
but
pizza?
what
Was
we
that the
hard is
question?
Tacos and hamburgers. 'cause
Tacos,
Tacos, I just
infinitely.
freaking
There's
hate.
so many varieties.
That's the
of
thing.
tacos.
Tacos,
Yes,
million.
exactly.
You can make anything into a taco
Yeah.
too, and they do now. They call it all a taco.
Yeah,
Fried
pizza,
cheese shell taco.
Taco. I would go with taco.
All right.
You
So
like
ca-
the authentic tacos. You have Taco Bell tacos. There's all kinds of tacos.
Tacos.
Hard tacos. Soft
That
tacos.
reminds me of another thing. So West Coast is supposedly we're known for our Mexican food, but I don't know if I agree with that.
What? We're
I mean,
known
West
for-
Coast theoretically are supposed to get better Mexican food, but we have still yet to find the perfect Mexican restaurant in Vegas.
Do
Yeah.
you guys go around to a lot of them though?
We have probably tried a handful.
Yeah.
5 or 6 different like actual
They're not like
Mexican
yeah,
places,
and
plus
they're
some
not
taco type
near as good as the
fast
ones
food
here.
The
places.
best place for Mexican food.
We're not talking about
Washington.
Roberto.
Yes, Washington, growing up, Ellensburg, Washington, small town, was the best Mexican food.
Doesn't this place have good Mexican food?
And Grace has a good Mexican restaurant too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vegas we've
don't.
yet to find.
I mean, you guys have you been around California or anything?
I did have
I
great
like
Mexican
the
food in San
Michoacan
Diego.
place.
Yeah, but the salsa and chips weren't the best. I feel like you have to like have a good salsa
You
and
rating the
chip.
Mexican food on the salsa and
You,
chips.
if you don't have a good salsa and chip, if it's like that thick kind of staley chip, I'm
Yeah,
not. You're not my
exactly.
favorite Mexican restaurant.
No, but like
Well, this is probably American as hell, but I like Gardenias.
Oh, Gardenias was decent. It's
They're
pretty
probably
good.
my favorite.
gardenia.
But we went there once. We
That
went to
sounds
one location,
extremely-
was really good. We went to another location, wasn't as good. So
Gardenias?
What was that one
Gardenias.
that was across from
Sounds
Target?
extremely familiar.
We went to that one. Grace went there
Oh,
with us.
Yeah, we went there.
It was, you know what I mean? We're on the search. We're still on
I
the
don't know.
search.
I still feel like West Coast is mostly just fast food chains everywhere. Everywhere.
Well,
I've
because that's
never
what.
had Mexican food that blew me away.
No, we haven't. We're
When I
searching
was
for it.
traveling, I've had some
California.
amazing Mexican food, but I don't remember where they were.
Oh, and another West Coast thing. And this is actually, I did because Grace mentioned it, but when I was in college, people noticed it and you would have an issue. Like, you're coming out of the classroom, you're holding the door, you're stuck there holding the door for a million people. People don't do that. People don't do that over here, at least when I was in school. I don't know if it's
Wait,
different now.
They don't
What?
open the
Gotta
door
let
at all.
go.
You just gotta let go and smash them with the door. Though
Wait,
we
what
were
are
at
you
Dunkin'
talking
Donuts
about?
and
Are
that
you
guy
saying
held
no
the
one
door
else
for
will
you.
Hold the door?
I'm saying you will be stuck there holding the door forever and they're
I
not
started letting
saying
go.
thank
I
you.
started letting go myself.
No, that's what I did. That's what I do.
I know, I'm saying in your
That's-
school you do that.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I don't think that's a West Coast East Coast. I think that's a older versus person in high school or college.
maybe.
I think it's a young.
The right person, the good person, would take over for you.
Yeah,
Like at
eventually.
Disneyland,
They
I'll be
don't
holding that
exist.
damn gate open at Disneyland after the roller coaster, and everybody's coming, and I'm like, all right, dude.
Yes, you're like,
and then they grab it, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go meet my family.
we should just let go. Except
I'm still holding this.
we should just let go. Except for that one at the Pirates of the Caribbean exit, swings back hard. I don't want to let that go on a little kid, and they'll fly to the back to the boat.
No. That's why I hold it.
Yes.
You know,
No, they literally.
But the
don't
little
exist.
metal ones
The good
aren't.
People don't exist. My school, at least.
Camden just feels invisible holding the door.
God, it's all the rich Mormons stuck up.
Whoa.
This is Pentub.
They are so stuck up. I swear I can't.
Aren't they supposed to be helping others?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't get.
Hey, Cam.
What happened to helping others, Mormons? God.
There was one time a clown held the door open for me. It was a nice gesture.
That a clown's not a gesture.
Yeah, jester. Jester's like a funny man, making
But
someone laugh.
A gesture. When I think of gesture,
Take the dad joke and eat it.
I think of like.
Camden, we're not analyzing
It is
this
a
now
jester.
just because you're in a bad mood thinking about holding the door for all these ungrateful
Mormons.
people. No, but
Camden got in a bad mood from yesterday.
yes,
so-
Camden is still tainted from this Bachelor episode, except Camden did post a story about the
I also
eliminated
think I'm PMSing.
She's
Bachelor
not-
contestant.
Did you like him?
Yeah, she liked this guy. He was her favorite. He got
He was my
eliminated.
favorite guy. He saw my story.
That's right. He saw your story.
I saw that.
That was
Probably like
So is he gone now?
I
he's
feel
gone.
bad.
Gandhi. He's
Feel
out.
bad, though.
Flew off to Vienna. And...
Back in Vienna, I guess. How crazy.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where he is. Chicago.
Wayne, what are you laughing
Posted
at?
about Chicago.
Why? I'm on
You
my
win,
phone.
you-
I'm
you
laughing
said
because
no.
it's on my phone.
The Dragon Ball Z mobile game.
I'm laughing at the comments people leave.
Okay,
which
so
is something that I
give me
know.
some good comments.
Some of the good ones, some of them are bad ones, but yeah.
Camden got a very questionable DM the other day. This is why Camden doesn't open
Today.
her DMs. Oh, today? Don't open them.
No, don't.
Just don't read them, Camden.
Well, what was questionable about it?
no, but sometimes
literally-
they send me.
Very bad.
So
There wasn't a picture,
horrible.
but it was very bad.
I can show you.
Oh my god.
Maybe later.
She's like, I'm not ready for this. It's too mature for me.
Well, I've been reading romance novels.
I think it's worse. It's like 50 Shades of Grey, like you.
It's like a 12-year-old
work.
got on Wattpad. and
I
was
couldn't
like,
get past her calling everything a heady mix.
Oh my god. I
what?
got that. I was literally 50 pages in when they go to the hardware store and I just can't.
Wait,
It's terrible.
what?
Don't read 50 Shades of
Oh,
Grey.
yeah, you
It's
told me
terrible. It's written poorly.
Is the
You'd be
movie
better
good?
off reading Wattpad.
Is the
Okay.
movie good?
I haven't seen
I've
it.
seen it.
What?
I didn't find the girl appealing. in
I
any
know
way, but-
someone whose favorite movie is, or whose comfort movie is 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, Camden. Camden. Okay, first, the fact that someone has that as a comfort movie, and the fact that someone told you that's the questionable decision there.
vloggers.
That's the questionable
It
decision
was
that
one
they're
of the
sharing
things she
that.
posted on her story. It was I think it was Clenity Claire. Well,
Oh, yeah. I feel like maybe that's a troll then if it's her.
Yeah, maybe.
I
Yeah.
think after this podcast, we should walk to go get ice cream again.
it's how
Right
it's-
now, don't we need actual lunchy
we
lunch
need
food?
actual food.
We're gonna make it.
Yeah, we're gonna make
We have
food.
pizza.
We're gonna wrap this up. We are going to make some lunch.
What's your guys' favorite comfort movie, though?
Comfort movie?
So what is a comfort movie when you're feeling sick? What do
Nah,
you
it's you just randomly put on that you don't have to think about but you enjoy
If I had
type
to guess,
movie.
also it'd be Love
No,
I
a
do like
comfort
Love Actually.
movie
I
is
always
what-
watch it around Christmas time a couple
comfort
times.
Movie is what comforts you.
What is a comfort
Like what
movie?
helps you go to what maybe what you fall asleep to.
Mine is
Mine-
Roadhouse.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
you like your own.
Roadhouse is my comfort movie. I will watch that 15 times in a row.
Oh my god! I guess am I going to have to watch this? Am I
Roadhouse.
going to have to watch this at some point?
If I had access to any movie,
It's a comfort movie.
like I don't have to just use the streaming services.
Okay,
Any
yes.
movie in the entire world.
Reservoir Dogs.
Comfort movie? No! Oh my
It's
god!
not a comfort movie.
So like, what is that? So yeah, Roadhouse for sure.
I would say mine's probably like more like a TV show up on like Gilmore Girls or
Ponyo.
something.
That's not a movie.
I know, but I don't watch movies.
Wayne's
Ponyo.
World.
Wayne's World, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Wait, what?
What?
Easily a Studio
Ponyo?
Ghibli movie. Honestly,
Ponyo.
any Studio Ghibli movie.
No,
But
I
I
have to
like
think about
Ponyo
it.
because like there's basically no conflict.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Like even in like TV shows, there's conflict, and that's not comforting.
Yeah.
I
Like
kids'
school
sports
drama
movies.
isn't comforting to me.
Kids sports movies.
Kids sports movies.
Little
like
Giants.
The
The Big Green.
Sandlot.
Sandlot, okay.
Or like
most
K-drama.
recently, the Mighty Ducks. You know, those are good comfort movies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I don't know.
Bring back your childhood.
It's a guy thing.
What is?
The
You didn't like
Ladybugs. I recently rewatched it.
Doesn't hold up.
Not at all. Not at all, at all. Not at all.
We watched what?
Ladybugs does not hold
The
up. It's
freaking
actually
Babysitter's
extremely
Club.
uncomfortable to watch.
That's why I couldn't even watch 16 Candles.
What was that?
Turn it off.
16
Ladybugs.
Candles? It doesn't hold up.
Oh,
Not
no,
at all.
That's like me. Okay, as a child, me enjoying watching My Father the Hero. As an adult,
God.
watching My Father the Hero. Okay, no.
What's your favorite?
I remember watching I don't know. You must have been watching these somewhere else. Because it wasn't at our house.
Grandma's house, probably.
I never
HBO.
thought- I saw in that time you had it on. I'm like, this is horrendous.
Oh, I thought of my comfort movie, Troop Beverly Hills.
Oh,
That's my
yeah.
comfort movie.
I've never seen that.
Well, we should watch it.
I
It's
can't
good.
believe I've never seen that. You always bring it up. And Dad's
Right.
always like, what, you watch True Beverly Hills?
He roasts me.
Yeah.
When you watch
That's not like that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. What are you doing? Especially when I'm just making a look, because he gets defensive because he can't hear what's going on. I'm just making a look, and he's like, "What's your problem?" What do you do?
Yo.
Oh well, we got it. Then we separate, and we're all right. Camden separates us, puts us on the other side of the house, and we're fine. Well, we've got another week here in Boston, so we're looking
What?
forward to it.
Another week.
Yeah, only a
Sweet.
week, and then we gotta.
And he's like, oh, God, I gotta get...
No, well then once you start thinking about the flight home,
I'm digging
like
it.
once you
I'm
kind of
just-
start
I'm
dreading
looking
about that
forward to the
process,
flight, 'cause
like
red
being
eye
here is
suck.
fine. Going to,
Red eye.
well, it's the late night, but it's not the
Sort of
red eye.
red eye.
You
And
get
then-
back around
and I
midnight.
miss the cats. That's it. Other
Yeah.
than that, I'm having a great time.
Yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. We've had good
Yeah.
weather.
I do
It's
need to
not
go
too
more
hot.
walks, though, because I like the walks.
I do like the walks too. We'll have to go get some fresh air, and we're supposed to have a thunderstorm today, Camden.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We've had a few.
We've had some rain. We're soaking it up while we're here.
We've gotten lucky
I'm
with
so
the
disappointed
weather.
we didn't get our rain walk.
But we
It's
can.
not the
There's gonna be
same
rain
though.
today, and I
It's-
first seen the rain.
It's not the same though if you just walk out in the middle of a thunderstorm because then you just are like, no, I might as well just go back in.
No, but if you think about a thunderstorm, a deluge, a giant dropping of rain, if you stand out there for like 30 seconds, you're
It's
soaked.
been passing or not coming here. Like
Yeah.
BB, our friend BB is in upstate New York. He said it's been raining like all week.
Oh.
No, but
Grace
that's
is
what
like,
I'm
no
saying.
more
But if
rain.
you go out when it's cloudy and you know it's gonna start
think we
raining,
missed the
then
worst
it's
of it,
like,
huh?
oh, we're out
Rain
here.
every day,
Cool.
Well, we will try to get some rain. Maybe we'll get some rain pictures, put them on our story. And we'll try to think of something else for next week because we'll still be here with Grace. We'll force her to participate in the podcast again.
If people accept, you don't get like boycotts.
No one's boycotting us. They love it. They love it. Hey, they didn't boycott us when we brought Wayne back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I remember back in the day when it was just you two.
Hey.
That's right.
Yeah, it started just us, so it makes no sense what you just said.
Yeah, but it was better when it was just us.
You
no.
can make your own
Girls
pansy podcast.
podcast.
Pansy
Pansy?
And we'll have
Pansy
Pansy
cat.
over here, and I'll just do it by myself.
What do you mean pansy cast?
Kenny's like doing the
Pansy
podcast. Kenny's doing the podcast. It's silent, and then there's just a giggle, and he's like, "Sorry, I was looking at my phone, guys." Johnny, just looking at my phone. You don't need to know what I was laughing at.
Okay, you're right. Actually, Alice runs this.
That's
She
right.
runs
Yeah, she
this
does.
shit.
Guys,
We know
podcast
it.
make-
Oh, we should.
A guy's podcast?
Seeing Kenny trying to talk to each
Double
other.
cast.
Kenny not hearing anything.
What?
Exactly.
I don't know why, but I want to watch Roadhouse.
Okay, Christmas time. If everyone's able to get in the same place. You, Anthony, and C, and Dad. Old podcasting.
Oh my god.
That's going to be the highest rating episode
The
of all time.
broadcast.
The Brocast.
To the
They're
moon!
literally 40-year-old guys sitting around
I mean, this
with
is...
a 60-year-old guy.
Yeah.
We will
I mean,
never subject you to that torture.
okay. All
Too
right.
bad with all the son-in-laws.
That's right. They were
bet.
grilling you guys.
I bet Papa would lead it.
I mean, gosh,
He can talk.
been around.
Yeah.
He can
All
talk.
these guys have been
Exactly,
around
that's what
for
I'm
so
saying.
long.
Yes, exactly. It'd be comfortable. It'd be funny. We'll see. Maybe we'll have to, or we'll have to have a gigantic
Oh my god.
cast.
So, I've listened to some when they get too many people on there, it is impossible.
Oh, it's chaos.
Devolves
heard
into
so.
chaos. I haven't listened to too many podcasts. Kevin goes, no.
Podcast though.
You don't like
No, I literally
Kevin's
can't listen
self-loathing.
to our own. I can't.
Oh.
I just don't have the attention span. I'm like, oh my god, how do you listen to people talk for an hour?
I never know what to say.
If you're doing driving,
Alice
it's
is
nice
good at
driving.
Yeah, once you're
Finding out what to
driving.
say.
What?
I never know what to say. Alice is good at finding out what to say, like, you know, what we talk about. I mean, it would basically be like the King of the Hill, all four of us guys. Just,
That might be true, actually.
Right.
I think it would be.
I
Yep.
think Anthony would talk.
Yes, you guys, when you get talking about
if
things,
we start
you
talking about something that, like, excites us, like movies,
video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll probably start talking.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. That could be a future thing. Season, however many. Season 2.
Sharknado.
Okay. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next
You
week.
guys are awesome. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.